Hey guys, today's lesson is going to be Back in Black by AC/DC. Very easy song to play. Figured I'd give you a break after giving you a run for your money's worth last week with I Saw Her Standing There. Hopefully there's some improvement with you guys on that song and you're able to get more and more comfortable with it. So as for this one, like I said, very easy, not much to learn, so let's get on with the lesson. First things first, there's a 2-measure guitar intro. It's just a hi-hat and then Angus Young is doing a muted string effect for 2 measures. Then everything kicks into gear. The main riff involves 3 notes, E, D, and D flat. Now I know what you're thinking, the guitars are playing the A chord, but it's the bass that plays 4th fret on the A string, which is a D flat. So, the main riff goes something like that. There's 2 measures. It's open E, D 5th fret on the A string, and then drop down a half step to the 4th fret and D flat. And then you have that riff at the end of the 2nd measure. That's 7th fret E string, which is B. Jump down to the 4th fret on the E string, A flat. And then each time you're going to modulate up a half step, so 4th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, and then back to the 7th fret. And then you slide down. There's the main riff. You play that riff twice, so it'll total 8 measures. And then you play it again twice for the verse, and that's 8 measures as well. Then we have the chorus. Chorus, you're in 7th fret E string, which is B. And that there is the 7th and the 5th frets. So then you're going to drop down a full step and do the same rhythm, just on the 5th fret E string, A, and the 3rd fret, which is G. And there's the first, after you play it in B and then you drop down, the first 8th note of the riff where you go to A and G, it's an open E that he kind of does a quick staccato, so I'll play it for you. Back up to A and B, 5th and 7th frets. Those last 2 notes I played are 2 quick 16th notes, so it's. Then you go to G, 3rd fret E string. There's the first chorus. And that fill I played right there is 2nd fret and 4th fret on the A string, B and D flat, and those are 16th notes, so it's then D. That's 5th fret A string. Then you repeat the verse again, repeat the chorus, and then we have the guitar solo. The guitar solo is somewhat similar to the main riff. There's a few differences. Same 3 main chord notes, E, D, and D flat, like you do with the verses. Then you have that's just open E, and then E an octave higher, 7th fret on the A string, or you can choose 2nd fret D string, whichever works better for you. So altogether it's. That's just alternating between open E and 5th fret E, A. And the guitar solo altogether totals 16 measures. The last time through that riff, you're not doing a sequence of 3/16 notes, you kind of hold it out at the end of guitar solo, so the last two measures will be. So instead of doing the 3/16 notes, it's just two kind of an eighth note, and then you hold it for I believe it's a dotted quarter note. And then you go back to the chorus, play that again. And then after the third chorus, you have an interlude. First two measures, actually it's the first measure, it's just guitar. And the bass comes in on the second measure. And it's just a quick E, open E. And they're similar to that riff you're doing in the verse, except it's second fret. I mean, you can play it on the 7th fret, but with what you'll be doing, it'll be easier to play on 2nd fret A string. So it's just 2nd fret to open, 2nd fret to 1st fret, and then 2nd frets, that's on the A string. Now the interlude riff, play it slow for you. That's open E, 5th fret, 4th fret, and 2nd fret A string. So then back to the 4th fret. Then you're going to jump to the 3rd fret on the E string and bend it about a quarter of a bend. So and normal tempo. Technique I do, that helps a lot. Instead of kind of plucking both the 5th and 4th, I find it's easier to just slide down from the 5th and to the 4th fret, and then just start plucking again on the 2nd fret. So then you're going to jump up and basically play the same riff again, a string higher. Instead of the E and A, you're going to go A and D, except the riff here is different in that you play open A. So instead of, because the guitars are playing it like that, the bass holds it for a bit, and then goes to the 4th fret D string. For 2 measures, then you play the E riff, interlude riff again, for 2 measures. Then you go back to the chorus again. That repeats. And then you have the outro guitar solo. And just before the outro guitar solo, there's 2 measures that follows after the final chorus, where you just hold an A note, 5th fret, for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3. And that last note, it's a kind of leads into the final guitar solo, 7th fret E. So I'll play it again. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just repeat the guitar solo riff that you do. It's just that the outro is the same as what you were playing with the guitar solo. And that there is the main format to Back in Black. There will be a 2nd part video. There's a few fills Cliff Williams does that I'll be showing you in the 2nd part. So I'll see you there.